New leaks, events. I'm interested. I want to see what's coming because for me, that's one of the biggest things in the game that I want to see now is new events, fleshed out content, something that's going to get me really invested that I can play more than once, something that's going to give me a challenge, something to attain, and just something that's a little bit more fleshed out. So let's see what Legion WUWA's got to say, guys. If you haven't checked him out already, he makes great videos, new leaks, insane events incoming. Massive rewards, 1.3 update is huge. That's what we like to hear.
With the 1.3 beta that is providing us new leaks and updates every single day, we now have details on some massive new quests and a bunch of new events incoming.
Come on, give me some good events.
Waves. And we will go over all of it in this video. So make sure to like the video and subscribe, guys.
Definitely go check him out, guys.
With Wuthering Waves 24/7. And as you know, guys, we pull in Wuthering Waves for these gorgeous character designs. So let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Echocalypse, which is sure.
Oh my god, perfect time to pause. Perfect time to pause. I've actually downloaded this game. I downloaded it when I was like literally falling asleep and I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. Haven't played it. I'm gonna probably play it over the weekend. I'm getting to the next stage of degeneracy. I've started installing gacha games on my phone, even though I told myself I don't play games on mobile, but I couldn't help myself, man. I couldn't help myself.
Surely gonna catch your attention. So Echocalypse is a RPG anime style game with amazing 2D action strategy gameplay.
Oh, that's it. I actually did start it. I fell asleep in the combat. That's nothing. I'm not saying the combat puts you to sleep. I don't know if it seemed very automated though off the bat, but I don't know if that was just the initial start of the game. I'm not too sure, but I did fall asleep.
With some of the most beautiful character designs I've seen in recent gacha. Just take a look at this playable character here, guys. Bruh. One of my favorite designs, as well as this one right here.
One of your favorite designs. Yeah, it's about the design, isn't it? It's the artistic application of some thought out characteristics there, isn't it? You know, the color palette, it's the massive tits, isn't it, dude? That's what it is.
And I'm sure you all know the reason why. Echocalypse provides an amazing apocalyptic exploration experience while you stand alongside charming kimono girls. Who wouldn't want that? You can enjoy a time-saving and relaxing card battle, with top-tier gameplay animations providing a really fun experience. I was quite surprised how well animated the ultimate animations are in this game, and I'm having a blast with it.
It looks good.
Really fun game, guys. So download Echocalypse for free on multiple platforms like iOS, Android, and PC. Thank you, Echocalypse, for sponsoring
you can get it on
this
PC.
video.
Ah,
Alright,
hey,
guys.
maybe we'll play it on PC
now to talk
then.
about all the new events that we can expect so far for Wuthering Waves version
Let's go.
1.3. Starting off with the first event, guys. So this event, we have all the details for it. It will be available after you complete the main quest, Act 8, called To the Shore's End. And there's also a side quest you will need to do called Scale of Past. Which, speaking of these new quests, this is a new main quest and a new side quest that will be added in the 1.3 update. So a new main story quest, guys. Pretty hype. I'm quite hyped for this one. And this event, completing it, will give us...
I'm interested for the quest from the point of learning about the Black Shores and the people involved in the Black Shores and exactly, you know, what they're all about. I'm interested in that for sure.
240 Ashtrites. Not the biggest event, but there's a lot more to cover, guys. This is only the first one. The next one is called the Infinite Battle Simulation event.
I like the idea of the Infinite Battle Simulation. Hold a bit then. Each area of the simulation contains 3 charting nodes, with enemies growing stronger at each node. I'm guessing that means node. Defeating enemies in the 3rd charting node will reward you with a great amount of tactic points. Open supply chests after defeating enemies to claim tactic points and oscillator variable buffs. Once you've collected enough oscillator variables, you can unlock new powerful buffs. Transponder variables will greatly boost your combat power in the Infinite Battle Simulation. Okay. Alright. Is it... Hopefully it goes just beyond being an instance though, because this is my major issue with the events in Wuthering Waves. It's just like spawn into an instance, have a little fight, you're done. Obviously this looks like we're going a little bit step further. You're going through 3 charting nodes which allow enemies to grow stronger. hopefully there's a little bit of it feels like I'm doing something within a space that's not just like kind of like a sonorosphere space. I want to feel like I'm in, you know, I'm doing something within the game.
I like the name of that. So this is pretty
Even if it is
self-explanatory,
instance, but you know,
but
it's
reading
a
the
bit more.
description here, you gain as many tactic points as possible in the infinite battle simulation. Each area of the simulated will have nodes where enemies grow stronger at each one. The more enemies you defeat, the more points you get, and you are then able to collect supply chests and other buffs to greatly boost your power against the enemies that get.
I wonder if it's going to kind of work like tiered forgeries. You know, are they going to be individual, like, you know, calamity class type fights, elite type fights, or they're going to be, you know, like forgeries where it's like a couple of enemies, like, you know, like kind of like a tacit field, and then you move on, kind of thing.
Stronger. So sounds like a really fun event. Completing this event will provide
600
Ashtrites, so a pretty good event.
See, like my Woodies there, it is just going to be something really small like that, where it's just like, you know, it's maybe got 7 levels. You can do them over whatever. They might not all unlock together, but each level's going to take you a minute or two. I don't want that. I want a bit more, I do.
600 Ashtrites is pretty good. And alright, on to the next event, guys. It's called Solaris Weather Forecast Event.
Okay.
This one is like a data collection event where you have to collect as much as possible within a certain time limit, and the rewards for completing this event will get you 400 Ashtrites. Pretty good.
Okay. I need to hear more. Doesn't sound very exciting if you ask me.
Good amount of events confirmed already. We still have a few more, so let's take a look, guys. So the next one, Where Stars Slumber event.
Hold up, let's just go back, because it did pop up what the event was. Oh no, the special agent of the Black Shores is currently looking for assistance to collect the detection data on the Lament with the promise of generous rewards. If you are interested, go talk to him. Reach Union level 14 and complete the main quest, Act 7, Thor of Eons. During the event, you need to activate challenges across different regions. You can participate in any unlocked challenge as many times as you want. After the challenge starts, detection datasets will appear. Try to collect as many detection datasets as possible within the time limit. Once all existing datasets are collected, new datasets will appear. The more datasets you collect, the better rewards. Take a shot for every time I said datasets. There are various modules available in the challenges. Utilize them strategically to speed up your dataset collection. I need to see where that kind of works, but that sounds a little bit dry, man. I've got to say, you know, gotta say.
400 Ashtrites. Pretty good amount of events confirmed already. We still have.
So it seems like we're still going down the path where the reward is the reward, basically, which sounds like a stupid comment to make, but I want the reward to be the event itself, where it's like, you know, you finish it and you speak to other people in the community and be like, dude, do you remember that event? That was fucking sick, that was. These don't seem like they're those kind of events.
A few more, so let's take a look, guys. So the next one, Where Stars Slumber event.
Okay.
Complete the event quest to earn great rewards. This event consists of 3 phases, each unlocking progressively as you advance through the main quest. Okay, nice. So this event...
So it's going to be more like just a side quest type thing, yeah.
It seems like it's tied with the main story. Similar to the By Moon's Grace event, the one with Zhen Liao in 1.2. So far, the rewards for this one is going to be 500 Ashtrites.
Okay.
On to
Plenty
the
of
next
rewards,
one,
which is good.
So this one is called Fairy Tale's Final Event. And
by mysterious gate, a girl named Dorothy, who accidentally crossed through, asked for your help to take down the monsters lurking inside. Is that a little what's it to the Wizard of Oz or something? Reach Union level 22. In each level, you can select Dorothy's friends as support echoes. Okay, that's interesting, which can significantly boost Resonator's combat power. Downed Resonators will be automatically recovered after a while. You can complete the task with your friends. Points are calculated using the formula clearance points plus remaining time plus time coefficient. Total score with the sum of the highest points achieved in regular levels. Okay, this actually does sound a little bit better, actually, this does.
This event, you basically help this girl called Dorothy take down monsters, and in each level, you can select Dorothy's friends as supports echoes who significantly boost your resonator power.
Will they kind of act like Elusive Realm kind of echoes, will they? Or will there be more like stat boosts for your well, I'm guessing there'll be stat boosts for your red stat, but I wonder if there'll be, you know, like how the crown list works in the Elusive Realm, will they kind of work like that as well, where they're just like sick?
Also says here You can complete tasks with friends. So by the looks of it, we are getting another event. We can do co-op. So
Okay.
another co-op mode event. I'm pretty sure it's still a optional thing. You're not forced to play co-op in these type of
That's
events.
good. That's
but
good.
if you
Because
want
as somebody who is totally antisocial, perfect for me.
to queue up with your friends or randoms, then you have the option to do so, which I find is pretty nice. And this event is going to be giving us 500 asteroids for completing
600.
it. And that's not all, guys. We are getting another Lolo campaign for 1.3.
Okay.
So
All right.
I
That's
guess
cool.
they're going to do reruns for the last events now, since it has been a while from the last Lolo campaign.
It's cool to have, but is that where we're at? We're rerunning events now.
And I guess for the new
Obviously, we're still early on. I am starting to get a little bit worried that this is how the events are just going to run in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm reacting a little bit too much. Maybe I'm, but I don't know, man. I don't know if these are all that.
players, maybe if they do the console launch, they might want to bring back old events. So it makes sense.
That's fine. That's fine.
They will do a rerun for this event. So and we can expect another 400 asteroids and a bunch of materials from this event. And looks like we're getting another rerun right here. And this one is going to be the exploration event, which we don't have any details on at the moment. Keep in mind, guys, these events I just mentioned, all we know is a brief description and the asteroid count. We should be expecting more rewards as well. Usually in events, they always put alongside some XP materials and some tuners that we can get.
But do you see what I'm saying about the way that the game's going? I know, I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Like, you can even see it with the dude how he's talking about it, how Legion's talking about it, in the rewards, as if that's the main thing. Now, don't get me wrong, there should be rewards for events, because at the end of the day, you want to get asteroids, you want things for pulls, of course you do, it's a gacha game. That's always going to be a thing, that while you're doing stuff, hey, I got some free stuff, put that to the side, I'll do a pull later, or I can pull for the next banner, whatever it is. Or I don't want it to be just waiting for that next event so I can quickly bash through it and I've got some asteroids, because then you're done. I want the game to engage me a little bit more. I want to keep playing the game. I like the gameplay loop. I like the combat. I want to be engaged for decent periods of time, kind of like an MMO does for me. And I know people are going to be like, well, go play an MMO, that game. This is a gacha game. But I don't think Wuthering Waves needs to be like all the other gacha games. Let's change it up. Let's have the gacha system, but let's be a game that, like, not that doesn't respect your time and you have to always be on it, but it's got systems and events and gameplay loops in the game that make you want to engage with them and continue to do them. Not because, well, I've got to do this today to get my rewards, but you want to do this today because you want to enjoy it, kind of thing.
Echoes. So we should be seeing
little
a lot more
bit worried
rewards
about
for
it.
this event than only asteroids, but it's pretty nice to know the asteroid count. So far, guys, for this video, we're at 2,640 asteroids. That is pretty good from these events alone. We might be getting more on the way as well. This is just leaked from the past 2 days. And that's not counting the new main story quest, the new side quest, the new map. The new map is going to provide a bunch of exploration, bunch of new puzzles and chests.
Looking forward to that.
That will give a nice amount of asteroids. And something that I did not mention yet is that we are getting a new companion quest as well. And this companion quest will be for Encore. So Encore...
This, though, I must admit, this looked really cool. We've got some sort of platforming element going on here, which I'm guessing is in some kind of sonorosphere. Now, this is what I want Kuro to take. We've got this right. This looks like we've got some sort of platforming thing going on here. I don't know how big this is or what it's going to be. But this is what makes me feel positive, because we seem to be getting little elements of dungeons. I know I keep going on about it. People are probably sick of it, but it's something I really think the game would benefit from. We're seeing things like that. We've saw the puzzle stuff. We've saw the stuff in Changli's companion quest. It just feels like it's all just got to come together and we'd have some seriously cool events then. Like, just imagine running through like a dungeon like this. There's a boss at the end of it. There's potentially some reruns that you can do to go on to more difficulties. There might even be some little Easter eggs that once you've clocked it, different areas open up and you can go and do some different things. This would be seriously cool. You could rerun it with different affixes, different buffs, different debuffs, different enemies. You can, you know, allow you to tweak all of that stuff when you're doing runs. It's not about the reward that you're getting, but you can like rerun it where it's a challenge where like, right, okay, I want to run at the end at a certain level Thundering Mephis, and I want the elite level mobs to be this and this, and I want so many ads, and I want a next level of this, and I want these affixes, and I want these debuffs, and you can kind of, it's like almost to create your own kind of dungeon in terms of what you're facing and what you're going up against and the benefits and the debuffs you've got as well. I think that would be really cool, to be fair.
Core story quest should be available in 1.3, bringing us some new maps. As you can see here, I'm going to post the new
And it doesn't
maps
have to
on
be
the
a
screen
dungeon
right
in
here.
that sense. It can
There's
be
a
something a
bunch
little
of
bit
new
more
info
instance.
on this
That
quest
looks
for some
really
reason.
cool.
It
That
seems
looks
like
really
a really
cool.
big quest so far. And this quest should be cool. I really like Encore as a character.
See, it seems like that's where we're getting dungeons in a sense, doesn't it? That our dungeons are coming in companion quests, because we kind of got that with Chang Li, and I'm here for that. But I also want that to be something that I can keep revisiting if I choose to. You know, just imagine if you could revisit Chang Li's companion quest in a dungeon format where you can just run through it in different ways and tackle it in different ways and have different enemies and all that sort of stuff. I think that would be really interesting. That's something that I'd definitely like to see come to the game. It seems like that's kind of where we are getting dungeons in a kind of roundabout way.
And I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty hyped for this update. Let me know in the comments what you think about these events. Is it enough asteroids, or should they be doing more events? I know comparing it to the 1.2, we got a free 5-star, we got the Elusive Realm giving 1,000 events, the
I must admit, the Elusive Realm this time is really good.
1,200, and other events giving 500. So the asteroid count seems higher for 1.2.
The asteroid count seems
we
great,
do have to keep in mind that these are leaked events. It could change at any moment. They could up the rewards and give us
events could be
more
slightly
new
different
events
as well.
We might not be seeing all that's to come, and if so, I'll surely keep you guys updated. But I think that is all for this video, guys. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Make sure to put on those notifications to be kept updated with Wuthering Waves 24/7. We've been getting a lot of support lately. It's kind of crazy to think about it.
Okay, all right. So yeah, talking about the events. Okay, I'm not against the events. They sound cool in themselves, right? And this is what I was talking about before. Keep throwing this sort of stuff at me. That Encore thing, that looks really cool. That does. Like, I'm not hating. That looks dope. The other events, oh man, they look a little bit lackluster to me. Obviously, I'm just going off the description of them. There could be a lot more and be a lot cooler than what they seem. But I'm just worried that, like, when we're looking at new events, it's less about the event and be like, oh, I get 500 asteroids for that. Oh, I get 900 from that. Oh, I get 400 from that. Oh, altogether, I've got like 3,000. Sweet, man. I'm going to be able to pull on a character. What are we doing? What are we doing? Of course, that's an important thing. You want to pull on characters. But are we just playing a game where it's just like, right, let me spam through all this content to pull on the character? Now, I know people will argue, well, yeah, that's a gacha game. But I want Wuthering Waves to be a little bit more than that. And I think to get to expand out, to get out to as many people and to be as super successful as I think it can be, let's get a bit outside the box, Kuro. Let's start thinking about fun events for the sake of the content rather than the sake of the rewards, for the sake of the replayability, for the sake of the variety, rather than, oh, I've got a bunch of free stuff out of this patch because there was 5 events and I've clocked in myself now a nice temple. Okay, that's cool. That is cool, because at the end of the day, you do want that sort of stuff. I want to be able to farm materials for pools, but I want something a little bit more. I'm a little bit worried that these events, once I've clocked through the story of 1.3 and explored the new area, that the events are not going to really keep me coming. But at the same time, I guess on a new map update and a new story update, you know, where you're introducing a new area of the map, you can be a little bit light on the events, I guess, because you're going to be spending majority of your time going around the new area, exploring, doing all that sort of stuff. But I just don't think they can rely on that consistently, because it's going to come to a point where it's like, yeah, man, there's nothing here. There's nothing here for me. I'm just doing the same old thing again. It's just the Elusive Realm with a twist. It's just a new version of the Tower of Fantasy, which I'm here for. But, like, I want something that, like, feels good to run through and isn't just, like, an instant sweat fest fight and then it's over and then I go up another level and another level and it's, like, always a little bit difficult in this way. I want something that feels like I'm doing a bit more RPG in the RPG. Let's put the RPG back in the game a little bit more, you know? And I know we get that from the quest, but I want to get it from the side content as well. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to these? They seem a bit mid, if you ask me. Seem a little bit mid. Rewards are great, though. The rewards are great. And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I want to be critical of the game, and I think I need to be critical. And, of course, I don't know what these are going to be yet. So I'm going to hold fire, but I'm questioning. A great video from Legion WUWA. More leaks incoming, new info. It's good to see that we're getting new stuff. But is it going to be good enough? Let me know what you think.